Nikolai Kalashnikov. And at the time of this writing, I still am not a Russian. My name is actually Cody Osborne. I play Nikolai Kalashnikov in the movie Agony. As you can see, my character is actually an expert marksman from the rifle I have. It is actually an M14 airsoft gun with some custom parts. The entire airsoft gun cost me over 130 bucks. Yeah, I end up paying more attachments than the actual gun itself. Well, everything you see on me is actual military issue. Except of course this, which I will lay down. In fact, the patch is this one right here. That's actually not current military issue. My patch right here has absolutely no special properties. It was made during the Vietnam War for use on their uniforms. In fact, most of the flags they have nowadays have Velcro backs. This is a sew-on that I converted to Velcro. You're probably wondering what that little flap was on one side. That is an actual IR beacon. If someone were to look through a camera in night vision or IR, this thing would start flashing. So, if you're ever running into a game where your nice little friends have set up an MG ambush with a night vision scope, don't wear this. You will die. The US Army patch is actually a real issue. It's very, very nice. Pretty much got it for the sole purpose of this movie and a couple others I was going to do personally. The knee pads and elbow pads are probably not military standard issue, but probably available to the US military. What these are is skid plates, so it actually keeps me from sliding, basically. So if I were to just jump on the ground on a slick surface, this thing would just hold me in place like a bunch of anchors. It's quite nice. The military vest I have on right now is a lot cheaper than most of the military vests, and the fact that most of them are anywhere from about $100 to $75. This one I paid $45 from a gun show. In fact, see all the Molly gear back here means I can put pretty much anything back there, from pouches, from hydration pouches to extra magazine pouches to an e-tool and an axe. Or any number of things I just want to stick in the little straps. This is probably the only real weapon I have on my gear right now. This is a World War II issue K-bar. It has actually probably seen action. And as you can see, the leather on the handle is a little bit worn. So this thing was probably once green. This is probably silver. But it's either rusted or blood-soaked. I do not know which. And of course, here, I have a whetstone. Because of those of you who have light stomachs and weak stomachs, I will not demonstrate its usage. But the basic concept is I will spit on this stone and then start rubbing it. That's it. And that will sharpen it eventually. So the pants, as you can see, are a little bit older than the shirt. They're a little bit lighter than the rest of my camo for the fact that I'm not entirely sure how my grandmother washed them. So, yeah. I do have a nice little special feature known as my undershirt. Don't worry, I'm not actually getting naked in front of a camera. So yeah, I'm Army Digital through and through. As you can see, my tennis shoes are not exactly military issue. These are because of the fact that well, I seem to have forgotten my boots. Absent-mindedness on my part.
You do actually have military issue boots or combat boots? Are they similar?
Not exactly.
Wow.
I will get a pair eventually. I'm looking at a pair right now.
What?
Indicate.
Where? You said you were looking at a pair right now.
Yeah.
Where?
I mean, I'm looking at a pair online, figuratively.
That's great.
If I was looking at a pair, I would have ran and got them.